Yep, no
Oh,
problem.
I guess we're live. Hey, y'all.
Hello, 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 everyone.
And let's see. I know I seen Edna and Margie. Yeah. Margie, I put the link in. Click on it and come in with us if you want. Or Edna. Anyone can come up.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, killing some time.
What do you think of how my leaves came out, you guys?
I love
I,
them.
I am not happy with this camera, let me tell you. It's there. Try that. I got to do the resin on them. I even did the backs with the powders. Didn't that come out cool?
I love the
So anyway,
colors.
I want to get those resined real quick. So they'll be done. And I love these. These came out so cool, you guys. They're purple and they're the glow in the dark. But when you charge them, and I got enough to make 2 necklace. I see you're here, but you didn't come backstage to come in. Margie. I don't see her backstage, do you?
No, and I just actually finally switched the chat over. I had it still on private. I was sitting there thinking, who are you talking to? I didn't have to.
Anyway, it turns blue.
I love that. I think that's so cool.
So that'll be a pendant and earrings, and this will be a pendant and earrings. And I've got to dome the back and then drill them. And that's all I've got left to do on that. So I'm pretty happy. But I want to get these domed. I don't know if I want to dome them. I may just kind of go over them with the UV resin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about doming. But then again, I may end up doming them. Let me try it and see how it does. Yeah, Margie, you can come up and come back if you want.
Yeah.
I see Margie says I'm here.
Did you sent her the proper link again too, right?
Yes, I sent
Okay.
her the link. I put the link in the
The bingo
chat.
too, yeah.
No, I put it in
Oh,
here in
oh,
the
in here
chat.
too. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
Have you
Because
talked to Stephanie lately?
yeah, I talked to her just a couple of days ago.
How's she doing?
They're doing good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess she'll be getting ready to do her Christmas selling, eh?
Oh, she's already behind.
She's always behind come Boxing
Already
Day. She's
behind.
already behind for the next.
I gotta go out to the other real quick and get me a lighter, y'all. I forgot a lighter to bust my bubbles, and
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back. It won't take me because I do not have one of my lighters in here. Usually, I have a lighter at my desk.
But you no longer smoke either, so.
I know. Let me go.
Hey, ladies, I got some free micro powder. Everybody wants some? I'll hand it out to you. Got some pretty cool leaves and other stuff. Do you guys want it? I'll ship it to you. Hurry up, speak up now. Also, a really beautiful desk all put together. I'll make sure it shows up at your door. Who wants it? Speak up, speak up. Yeah, we know me. I like to give away people's stuff. How are everybody doing today? Okay, that was a weird noise. Go away, fly. My coffee.
Okay, I found a lighter.
But you know what? The lighter's no good now.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I gave away all your stuff while you were gone.
Got it. Whew.
You know
Okay.
me.
I know. Tammy's always causing trouble.
I got stuff. It's my personality.
Well, hey, Steph. If you want to come in, let me know. I'll put the link up again. We're just doing a little, crafting stuff.
So that granny square bag I was working on, I don't know, about a month or so ago.
Yeah.
I got it lined and all put together today. Another
Cool.
video for it tomorrow. I love it. I don't normally line my bags when I make them, but with it being a granny square,
You thought you provide all the,
yeah, or you're going to lose things in it. So it's a really cute bag, and I loved how the colors and everything turned out. So can't wait to record that tomorrow.
Okay, that's 2 of the leaves. And I'm going to go ahead and do the UV on them because I don't want to stick my fat fingers in it and mess them up. Getting ready to cook dinner. Okay, Steph. Okay. I get quiet when I'm crafting. Y'all know that, though.
Yeah.
And I found a little pumpkin mold. I think I'm going to try and do some of them in the neon colors and turn them into refrigerator magnets.
I think that'd be so cute.
Yeah. I got these, you guys. Wouldn't those be cute refrigerator magnets? So that's what I'm going to work on after I get these ready. I am so looking forward into turning this into a necklace and earrings. Like I said, I've had this thought in my head for a while and finally got everything to get it done with. Oh yeah, we're done on that. Let me pull these over. Because I will set it up under a bigger UV light, I hope everything's okay with Norma because Norma, I sent her the link, but I know she had to do a couple of errands with what's her granddaughter?
Natalie?
Yeah. I'm terrible with names. So.
And both the kids' names are unique. I've never heard them till then.
Now I can remember Eli. I don't know why, but I can. Natalie's the one I have a hard time really remembering.
So I went to school with a Natasha, but I've never known a Natalie, and I've never known an Eli either.
I have a grandbaby. What is her? And I have a hard time remembering her name as well. And now I can't even think of it. I was just thinking about her and had her name. Your earrings look so pretty, Edna. Edna's already claimed the leaf set. So, yeah.
Nice.
I'll make another set to go up. But Edna has already claimed this set. They don't exist.
See, I knew I was giving your stuff away for a reason.
I do, and my kids are always, Mom, you ought to sell this or that. You know what? I enjoy making it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's as far as it goes, you know. And that's my thing. Y'all want to, I tell them, y'all want to learn how to make it and sell it. I'm more than happy to teach you,
Yeah.
but I don't want to, I don't want that part of it. I mean, I do sell. I've sold pieces of jewelry right off my body when we'd be out. But,
Oh wow.
you know, as far as doing like a craft fair or something like that, I've never done that.
No, me neither.
I just, I enjoy making it. And if somebody wants to buy it and, they do. And if not, it's no sweat off my butt. I enjoy wearing them.
Well, it's like the one day hubby. Well, this is going back about 3 years ago now. Hubby all of a sudden, because at the time I think I had maybe a rubber bin and a half worth of stuff I made. And hubby's like, "What are you gonna do with all this stuff? Like, you only got one head, one
Hey,
neck.
Echo.
You can only wear one set of winter stuff at a time, or you only have so many
You have
blankets."
a change. It's a change.
Yeah. Well, like I said to him, I said, "Well, if all of a sudden we need a gift for whatever reason, guess what?
Exactly.
We've got
You have
something."
it.
And we've been to like a few coworkers, good friends' birthdays, and I've given away a couple of my blankets. I've made my mandala blankets. Wedding gifts, I always give a blanket to someone if they're getting married. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly. You've always got a little
mhm,
something tucked away for that rainy day. And believe me,
exactly.
sometimes it pours,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Well, the two birthday blanket, the ones I gave away for birthdays, their birthdays were only a couple months apart. So it was like they were already made. They were just sitting in the bin, waiting for a home.
I'm really wanting to get rid of my ceramic stuff. And I mean, I just want it gone. I think there's 3 kilns. There's over 2,000 molds.
Oh wow.
I don't want to deal with it. I can't lift the molds and pour and do
Yeah.
anymore.
Have you thought
Um,
about putting them on marketplace or whatever? And
well, I don't know anyone who would have the space to get it all. I mean, if
yeah,
you get one thing, you're going to get it all. I just, I can't go out there and deal with it anymore.
yeah.
So, and it's been there for years. And there's very few molds that I would actually keep with the smaller kiln to
Hmm.
do, just to do once in a while or something. And that would be like my baby deer that I do for under the Christmas tree and my pumpkin. So, not a lot.
Okay, I know you live out in the country, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The closest city, town to you, whatever, is it like a big city? Because I don't know
Yeah.
the state. Yeah. See,
Augusta, Georgia. I don't know if it's the second or third largest city in Georgia.
okay. Um, I don't know if there's like an art center. Maybe you could donate something like that.
No,
To. No.
no. And we've already tried the community center out in Blythe. They're not equipped to handle it. And
No. What?
yeah,
What about any of like the colleges or universities? Do any of them have like an art
no,
center?
they've already
Hmm.
got, and my kilns are older, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
so it is what it is.
Yeah. And unfortunately, like a lot of crafting things, like they come really hot and, everyone jumps on board. And then a lot of the stuff seems to die down so quickly. And then all of a sudden you're sitting there thinking, okay, I've moved on to something new kind of thing or whatever. And not really working with that now. What do I do with it all, right?
Well, ceramics are still a big thing. If I had my health back, I could
Well, yeah.
still and make good money like I did off of the business.
Yeah.
The heart attack this year didn't help matters any.
No. And it's even worse when your children or your grandchildren don't really want to, they're not into doing the crafts like we are.
No, they're not crafters.
No.
Now, a couple of my grandchildren are, but they don't have the places to keep the stuff either.
Yeah.
And here Audie, she does crafts, but she's moving, to Michigan. So it wouldn't do any good to give it to her. She wouldn't have no room for it either.
Yeah, and I can't think of anyone else that would be a good place to maybe consider donating to. And the worst thing is all the money you and your husband have put into getting everything.
Yeah.
Because it's not cheap.
Thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah.
And I'm willing just to give it away. Just take it. Just clean it out, take it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to put these under the bigger UV light and let them really get good and firm so I can
throw them against the brick wall and break a window at the same time.
Where'd it go? I think that's it. And there you are. All right, that's got it all together. I love this thing. It is like one of the best UV lights. What is this? Oh.
Have you done much of your journaling stuff lately, or?
Nope, I haven't even started a new album yet.
Oh, wow. I think that's why I'm so glad that all my crafting involves yarn. Because I think if I were to turn around and all of a sudden think, I'm going to start doing resin or polymer clay or journaling or, whatever other craft I could think of, beadwork even, I think my husband's going to say, nope, I'm not funding that. You're out of luck.
Well, one trickles into the other, to be honest.
Yeah.
I started doing the polymer clay and the resin after I got cancer and I couldn't be out and then I couldn't lift the molds to do the ceramics anymore.
Right.
So that brought on the clay and the resin. Well, then I got to using the alcohol inks and things like that.
Yeah.
Which led me down the path of dyeing my own paper and doing the paper crafting stuff. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And then, of course, I got into the beadwork because, you needed to make bead dangles and tassels and.
Oh, exactly.
So one just trickled into the other. And before you knew it, I had all of it. And it's like, But I'm not the only crafter that has.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, we all find our way.
Well, that's you guys know me very well for crocheting and knitting. And I'd won a kit from, oh goodness, this is going back 3-4 years ago now. I want to say his name's Johnny. He does a gardening channel. Or he used to. I don't know if he still does, but I was on his channel and I won a loom kit.
Oh, neat.
So now I'm doing the loom, hats and stuff. I've made a couple of them now. And so, again, it's all yarn related.
Right. But that's your passion.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do with all your leftover yarn?
Oh, I use it till literally it's just a thread, yay long.
But
I'll use every last
that little yay long piece, we would put that away and use it in a tassel.
Yep. Well, I
You
know
know,
the one year I took a lot of my little clippings and stuff from like sewing in my ends and tried to do I took an old bag from my onions and filled it
yeah,
up and hung it up, hoping the birds would take it to make nests
right, to
with.
build their nest.
Nope, birds didn't even bother with it.
Really?
Yep. So sometimes, for a while there, until I realized, oh, I could do my stuffing this way, I would hold my ends and use them for my stuffing for my amigurumis,
Mm.
and then realized, oh my goodness, well, let's do this because, oh man, the first time I decided to go buy stuffing at Walmart. You guys, I remember I'm in Southern Ontario, like Southern Ontario. There's not much lower than
Right.
us. And in our Walmart, the little bags that are about yay high, maybe a foot, foot and a half high, by maybe 8 inches wide and about 2 inches thick, $29.99
Oh
for
yeah,
stuffing, like the actual
for the
stuffing,
polyfill.
the fiber
You're
fill.
better
Yeah,
off having
exactly.
to go to like a Goodwill or, a thrift store, buy a pillow and
I buy
use
them
that.
from Walmart for $3.97.
Yep.
And I get
Yeah.
the stuffing, and then I take the casing from the pillows, and the end that the seat or the tags on, I'll cut it as close to the seam as I can. And I've got
Hmm.
so many pillow casings, I use those to line my bags.
Good. Yeah.
And I figured for $4 compared to $20, I get
Oh,
3 times the amount,
absolutely. And you
and
get
it's the
double.
same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I buy my pillows from Walmart, and I use it for my amigurumis. But I used to take my, like I said, my anytime I sew in every little end, I would clip it off and then hold every piece. And no, now I just throw it in the garbage. Or
It's crazy the amount that they're charging people for some of this stuff.
oh yes, well that's like the yarn I'm using right now for the top I'm making and the Sophie's Universe blanket I just made. For here in Ontario to get the Caron skinny cake or any of the Caron cake yarns, doesn't matter if it's a 3 weight, 4 weight, 5 weight, if it's 790 something yards to 200 something yards, they're all $14.99. I'm like, well, I'm going to buy the ones that I like, the skinny cakes, because they get the most yardage for the $15 before taxes. That's
Crazy,
why.
right?
Well, that's like my Sophie's Universe blanket that I just made. I didn't pay a cent. Well, I didn't pay a cent of my own or my husband's money. All the yarn, and it took me 5 cakes, I think, in total to make it, was all paid by winnings I got from PayPal's.
Cool.
And I would only spend those when I had 40% coupon as well for Michael's. And that's the only way I'll buy Caron skinny cakes or any of the Caron cakes, because like you're paying full price and no coupon. I'm looking at almost $20 Canadian.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that's ridiculous. So yep, I wait till I have a coupon, and usually I wait till I've got enough saved up in PayPal. And like my Top Tuesday segment I'm doing now on my channel, it's a Caron skinny cake I'm using as well for my tops. But again, I only buy them when I've got a coupon and money saved up. But, oh yeah. Well, even just the Red Heart Super Value or Super Saver yarn, that used to be our cheap yarn at Walmart for $3.97 before taxes. Now
Yeah,
it's
I
like
remember the
almost,
Red Heart yarn. It
yeah,
used to be
now
so
it's like
cheap.
$7 or $8 at Walmart. It's like doubled. Like the Burnett Super Values now are cheap yarn, which is a nicer yarn. It's softer, but oh yeah, like the Red Heart's gone through the roof. And I sit there and think, like, that's just freaking nuts.
I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I was watching YouTube, and I guess some restaurants now here in the States are charging a service charge, not to go with the tip, tip separate, or they're charging a room fee. They're making it so you can't even afford to go out to eat anymore.
Oh,
It's
wow.
what was it? Some guy had, Dennis and Autumn are back. Had a $700 and some bill. Then they had the nerve, which he knew, he was paying for everybody. But then they had the nerve to charge him. It was $107 for a service charge.
Oh,
That
my
was
goodness.
not including any tip at all. And he was like, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
I know I've seen Dennis. I haven't seen Audie yet get out of the car. She might be out front.
I was saying with I know there are restaurants here in Ontario that do. I just don't know off the top of my head which ones. And if I did, I wouldn't throw them under the bus anyhow. But I don't like when restaurants put on the tax on your bill. Because I'm sorry, that should be up to me as to what I want to pay you.
Oh, the tip, yeah.
Or the tip, sorry, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you're charging me a tip and I thought your service was crap, I don't want to give you.
Exactly.
I don't want to, and I find a lot of the restaurants that do that are the ones that do have the crappier service.
Yeah. Well, because their employees are complaining they're not making any money. Well,
Yeah.
your service sucks.
Exactly. And I'm like, honestly, I think a tip should be left up to the customer.
We always tip
Yeah.
20%. But we do that for a reason. Once you go to the same restaurant so much and they know that you are a good tipper, your service is better.
Oh, yes. Well, that's
So
like when hubby and I went up to Blind River there a couple months back for his cousin's wedding reception. Because we went up, it was on a Saturday, but we went up Friday. Because I'm like, okay, you're taking a couple days off, the Friday off, so that we can go up the day before, get into our hotel, relax, maybe take in some of the scenery. And then that way, too, if we go up the day of, who say the highway's not going to be shut down for part of the way because of a major accident, and then we're stuck.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that makes sense. So we went up the day before. We were up there, a few hours before check-in time, but we also left wee hours of the morning, so we missed all the rush traffic for Toronto and Barrie and stuff. And we went to a restaurant. It was just up the road from where our motel room was. Oh my God, the food, it was packed on a Friday night. This place was crazy.
Hey, Highway. I have no candy.
And then, but our food was amazing. When it came out to us and the amount we got, a good home cooked meal. Mm-hmm. And it was under $20 a plate and stuff. It was my meal was only 12 something. My husband's it was 14 something. So then it was so funny because my sister-in-law, she booked her room right when the invitations went out. We didn't book ours till a few weeks prior. Her boyfriend ended up getting the room beside the hubby and I, which was funny as heck. Didn't think that was going to happen, but it was so funny. So the night of the reception, because we were understanding there was no meal or anything, so we thought, okay, we're going to go eat before we go, because they don't normally do the finger food stuff till 11, 12 o'clock at night. And if we're going to be drinking, we need food in our stomach first, kind of thing. So we decided to go back to the same restaurant. And so the four of us went, and it wasn't as busy, but same waiter, and it was excellent food again. We got different things than we got the night before. And I thought, yeah, if we ever come back here, we're definitely going to get this restaurant again, because if it's here, we're going to eat here. It was amazing.
Well, where the heck are they going now?
They decided to run away,
I mean,
and you're not invited.
that's fine by me. I like being home, but at least when you come in, say hi, right?
Yeah,
Let me message Audie.
and it's not like they don't know where you are.
Oh, they know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I just said,
Were,
hey, where y'all going now?
were they heading towards Mom's or beyond Mom's?
I'm pretty sure that they are probably going to go to eat.
Mm,
That's what I'm thinking. That they're headed out to eat, which is fine because they're bringing back dinner for me and Mom tonight.
nice.
So I didn't want to go anywhere.
How's it been around? Well, I know you haven't really gone anywhere, but I know when I kind of chatted with you last month, I know for you guys in the States, the food stamps and stuff was. Yeah.
They're getting partial, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me.
Well, I know I seen a short the other day, and I guess the woman that was doing the short, I have no idea who she was. It just popped up, kind of thing. Like, you may be interested to watch this kind of feed. And I guess she's got like 6 kids or something like that, and she normally gets like a few $100s for her food stamps, and I guess she got like $20.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, how am I supposed to feed my family? I'm like, oh.
Well, there was this one woman, and this is what irks me. There's nothing wrong with her. But she's been on food stamps, government assistance for over 30 years.
Mm,
Like I said, it's supposed to be a hand up.
yes.
Yeah, no candy, honey. We don't eat candy. You have to go to KK for candy.
Yep.
Yeah, let me call Autumn and find out where they're going. Dinner.
Mm.
And your tree is on the porch.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Don't forget mine and grandma dinner. They're going to eat dinner. I figure I
Good
told
as
you.
much.
Do I know my family or what? They came home because Dennis forgot his phone
Nah.
while they were out shopping, window shopping, basically. She likes for Pop to spend the day with her on his days off. He buys her whatever she wants, and it gets them out of my hair for the while, so it works. KK not sharing even a bar soap. Well, I'm sorry, honey. Highway, you poor baby. If I had candy, I'd give it to you, but I don't eat candy. And I can't give you hubbies because then that would put me on bad terms with him.
Yeah, we can't have that.
No, we're not having that.
Nope.
But hubby has candy here. I don't. I don't eat candy. I'm not a candy person. I don't do sweets. I know that's weird, but I like savory more than sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Norma. I sent the link in Messenger if you're coming in with us. But yeah, I like savory. I don't care for sweet. But I bake a lot. But I bake for Mom, for Dennis, not for me. And of course, anytime we get together with a family thing, I'm the one that has to bake the desserts. But I'm not a big, no, 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 nope, nope. Okay, let's see. This is done. Now I got to get the back. Aren't they looking good?
I
Edna.
love those.
There's the back. Oops. I like the back of them.
Mm-hmm. I just love how they shine.
All right. The sides have been resin. The front's resin. Now we're going to do the backs. I should have taped them down. That's what I need to do. Where's my tape? It'll be easier.
I gave those away, your tape away as well earlier when you were gone.
Did you?
Your desk and all. Gave it all away.
Got some other. Gotta have my tape. Forgot to tell Dennis when he went to Lowe's and stuff to pick me up some Gorilla Tape. Because I use Gorilla Tape on my molds, to clean them off and stuff. It works. Right. So, okay. That should get everything held down. So it'll be easier. Oh, yeah, much better. Quit pulling away. I know there's plenty up there. I think that was an air bubble. And we ain't having that. Got it. Edna's back.
Welcome back, Edna.
I'm waiting on Norma Kay to let me know if she's coming up or not. Like I said, I sent the link in our private chat. I think. If not, she can let me know and I'll fix it. And how did everything go with Natalie today? I'm telling you, she's having her hands full.
With both those kids.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can. Oh no, Mr. Wilson's going to start meowing. Y'all hear Mr. Wilson?
Yep.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter, Mr. Wilson. He wasn't happy earlier. Trimmed his nails.
Mm-hmm.
Jack got his nails trimmed. Everybody got their nails trimmed today.
Not me. What are you doing mine? Come on, come on, come on. Actually, mine aren't that bad.
Even trim my own. Okay, that should be enough. Spread around. I just hope he doesn't come in here while I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why I don't want a cat. I do not. I like cats. Don't, Not mean to him or nothing. It's just when you're doing resin and clay, you don't need furry friends hanging around.
Nope.
I think we got them. I'll be able to torch them real quick and get the light over them, and I think those will be done. And oops, you're getting a little more over you. Nope, right there. Little speck. Alrighty. Let's. Everything went fine with her. Got back on med. So we will see. Yes. Family first. I was hoping Margie was going to come up. I wanted to know if, because she said she'd bought the new resin curing machine.
Mm-hmm.
I have the original one from Resineers from what, 3-4 years ago or more? Probably more. And I wasn't real impressed with it. I'm considering getting a food dehydrator to use to cure my resin in. I mean, that's basically all they are food dehydrators,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And the way they've got them, you know, theirs, the Resineers, you only have so much room.
Right.
But if you get a food dehydrator,
It can hold
and
more.
it's got metal shelves. So you can take shelves out, you know, you can space them apart if you've got a little bit taller mold,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm considering getting a food dehydrator to use. That would be a good idea, yeah. Hubby, stop talking. But that's what my thought is, and why I don't want the Resineers one. I'm really considering just getting a food dehydrator and using it that way, because you can adjust it more.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Ollie's, but they still don't have much craft things out. Oh, Norma, I know ours doesn't either. I don't know where these people are getting all the goodies from Ollie's, but it isn't ours. And I think it's the buyout part of it from Joann's, if I'm not mistaken. But ours hasn't gotten squat. None of the real goodies, you know? Are you coming up, Norma Kay? Hang on. Let's see if I can. Go, Norma. Yeah, there's the link again, Norma Kay, if you wanted it. Tell me no. Yes, you are. You have to come up.
She'll twist your arm.
Yeah, we'll just twist your arm.
Hey, leave me. I didn't say I do it.
Get your butt up here. I don't care if you're crafting or you just come up to hang out.
Ooh, you've been told.
We're just hanging out and having fun. I'm home alone. I get to play Macaulay Culkin.
Watch out for the booby traps.
I would have been the ones to set them. Ha ha.
And I'd be the one to rearrange them and put them elsewhere. Ha ha ha.
Oh, and I'm going to try this, you guys. See my window film? And that it's holographic in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to turn that into an inlay as well. Aha.
Cool.
Aha. Norma says, okay. Yep, you don't have to be crafting. Just come in and hang out. We're nothing serious. Just all right. I think they're done. They look good. Okay. Yeah, those look good. There's the back. Oops.
I just love the color.
And then the front. There. That way you can tell the difference. I don't know. Can you see the difference?
Oh yeah, you can see the difference. The front's
Yeah,
got
these
more
are
of
the
a,
front. These are the back.
yeah, the front's got more of a pink, the back's got more of a purple.
Those come out cool. There's Norma. There you are.
Hello.
Hello, lady.
Okay, so these can get laid over until I can get their holes drilled and get them fixed. But I'm happy. Happy, happy,
And
happy.
I'm live, so don't be cussing. I said I'm live with Joe and them, so
He can cuss. I don't care.
yeah.
Just tell him,
I
remember,
tell him
God
I
don't
said now
like
don't.
ugly.
I tell him every Sunday. I said now don't cuss while I'm doing bingo. What's he
Oh,
do?
Oh,
He said I'll try not to.
yeah, yeah.
Ice highway. That's my favorite thing. I live off ice.
Trying to think. Get these. They need a little coat over the back of them.
And that why I
Norma
eat you up here, sweetheart.
Norma loves these things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad my Christmas tree came in.
Oh,
it
did
was
it?
so funny because we mentioned it, what, 2 minutes prior?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, you know that saying, speak of the devil and it should appear?
that's it.
You're getting- So when the door opens, it goes off. We're putting alarms on the door
Oh, good idea.
because they want to decide to. They haven't done it for a while, but we're being on the safe side. They're getting older, so
Mm-hmm.
They're getting sneakier.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So be on the safe side. We're putting alarms on the door. But then it said they'll be taking the batteries out of them. I said, yeah, we'll have to watch. They're both gone right now. Natalie's over with one of her friends. Eli's down at the skate park. These people these people called Dennis about trying to get him insurance when he's already got it. He just keeps saying hello, hello, hello. They hang up on.
I get on there and I talk like I'm 3 years old.
Yeah. Oh, that's a neat
Or-
idea. Talk like Joe says
Yeah.
she gets on Dennis. Joe says she gets on there and talks like she's 3 years old.
I go, hello, Mommy. Telephone. Mommy
You
says
got a mental
she
problem?
has to call you back. Who are you?
Eli will answer it sometimes, Dennis's phone, and he'll just hold it and won't say nothing. And he says they keep saying, "Are you there? Are you there?" He just then finally he'll hang up on.
No, they'll hang up on me sometimes too.
No, I'm talking about it when Eli answers your phone. He won't say nothing.
what
keep
I
asking
do if I'm using my base phone and not my cordless phone is once I know it's like collection agency or a scam or whatever, I'll just set the receiver down and sit there and hold a button on the phone. And I'll sit there and sing happy birthday to myself in my head or twinkle, twinkle, little star or something like that a couple times. And also I'll let it go and pick up the receiver. And I see I hear beep, 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 beep. I thought, okay.
Wasn't important after all.
No. I'll tell you, must say, quit answering your phone. It's important to leave you a message. He won't get a smartphone where you can block him.
I just don't have time for. Or I'll answer and I'll say, "This better not be a telemarketer." Click.
My favorite one is okay, there's 3 people, adults in my house. My credit card is connected to my bank card. My son actually has an actual individual credit card itself, and my husband doesn't have any. And I'll get a phone call saying, like at 7, whatever this morning, there was 2 purchases trying to be made on your credit card, blah, 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 blah. And it's always the same 2 purchases they tell me. So I'll say, what's the name on the credit card? Because I'm like, there's more than one in my home. I need to know if you're speaking to the person you need to be speaking to. I already know it's a scam. They give me the name my phone is under, which is my maiden name. My credit cards aren't in my maiden name. So what's the name on the credit card? And they can't give me an answer. And then also no hang up because I'm like, I'm not giving you any information until you actually give me the names that are on the credit card. So I know who you're trying to get hold of. And I'll tell you, yeah, that's what my phone's under. But that's not what my credit card's under. Like, hello.
I can lower my mortgage rate. And like, you can lower my mortgage rate. I don't have a mortgage. So are you going to pay me to live in my home? Are you sure you don't have a mortgage? Yeah, I'm positive I don't have a mortgage.
Yeah.
Or I'll get the one saying, you know, they're a real estate agency and a lot of houses in our area are selling for a really good price. And when I like to put mine up on the market, I'm like, did you think to maybe Google my address and see I live in an apartment building?
Oh my gosh. Come on, people.
Want to know, you want to sell your house? Just tells them, if I do, I will contact you.
Nope.
Or I'll get, and I have base heaters in my apartment, and they'll call for air duct cleaning.
Oh, goodness.
I'm almost tempted to say, yeah, that sounds great. And then give them my address. And once they realize it's an apartment building, obviously I wouldn't be the one booking the air duct cleaning because we don't have them.
But it's nowhere near us, the police department trying to take up collections.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, for Cleveland. And we live at the other end of Ohio. Cleveland's at the top. We live at the bottom.
Yeah.
Why would we give you money for Cleveland when we got our own department that needs money?
Well, some of them are hilarious.
I like the one you get in the mail that says, what is it? Insurance on your car, something about the car.
Oh, talking about coverage.
Yeah, some kind of coverage on your cars getting ready to run out. And I'm thinking, huh?
Oh, the extended warranty coverage.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I'm like, I never had one to begin with.
I'm like, I don't even drive.
I pay back cash for my car.
Well, a couple of ones that are going around here via email in Canada is they'll tell you your cloud storage is getting full.
Yep, and you're going to lose it.
Yep, and yet you look at the email, and or they'll tell you one point or another they blocked you, but yet days later you're still getting the email saying that you're almost full.
Yeah,
I get
or
that.
We'll get the Macware software antivirus program is
the funny thing
to expire or whatever, and it's time to repay. And I'm sitting there thinking, I've never paid for it. My son put a virus program on his computer, and then when I got mine and he set it up, he transferred that account to my account as well. So he's got like 2 computers under the same protection plan,
Yeah.
and it's not the Mac one. Because the moment I got the email, I asked my son, and he looked at it, he goes, "No, that's not what we're under for our stuff." And I'm like, "Okay." And it's always in different colors and fonts throughout the email and stuff. It's like, yeah, that right there tells you. And it gives you not even my name, it gives me my first 4 letters of my email account.
Yeah, it's this important cloud storage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I
Mhm.
get it all the time. I just ignore it. It's like, no.
Well, I've set
get
it
it.
so it goes
Text
automatically to
about
my
it.
junk
I get it.
email, and I don't
Email
even
about
see
it.
it.
So all we gotta do is turn them on at night on the charm or
Oh, okay. You can turn them off and on.
turn
Because
them
I
off
thought
during the
that driver's
day.
nuts that they go off all the time.
No. You got it off and then you got chime and you got top off.
Okay. So we'll just turn them on at night.
Now, is there a passcode you got to put in for them? The kids won't know.
Uh,
For those alarms, is there a passcode for them that you guys can set?
no.
Okay, so if the kids are aware you guys have these, what's not going to stop
They
them
won't
from
pay. They won't pay a bit of attention to them until they get ready to try to go out the door, and it screams at them.
Okay. 'Cause I'm just sitting there thinking, once they're aware of them, then they may just go up to them and shut them off and walk out.
Hmm.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's what'll happen eventually.
Yeah, that's why it's like too bad there wasn't a code they got to put in, and they won't know the code, and they have no chance then to shut them off.
When they walk out, my alarm for my cameras is going to go off and let me know somebody's out there.
Yeah.
So, because my cameras go off like crazy. Even when the wind blows, my flag blows, it goes off.
Yep. Any motion.
Yep. It's like, for crying out loud. I put it in people mode, but it still goes off on the flags when they blow.
Well, at least you know it's working.
Yep.
I'd rather know it's working than I not get nothing for a day or two, and all of a sudden realize, oh, it's not working.
You don't like that noise, do you, little boy? Huh?
Okay. About got that
like,
set
I don't
ready
like
to
that.
go.
He's like, I do not like that noise.
Let's see where Autumn and Dennis went for dinner. I'm saying Chinese.
Well, me and Natalie went to Wendy's, and Dennis
Autumn.
and Eli got
Yep.
White Castles.
Great chow. They went for Chinese. Across from the Augusta Mall.
He kept saying he wanted Burger King for I don't know how many days, and then I called him, told him, I said, I'm going to stop and get us something to eat. What do you want? And he goes, I don't want Burger King now. I'm like, okay. He said, I want White Castle. And then I'm like, where's White Castle? I hadn't been out towards town. I forgot where everything's at. I'm like, I ain't been out so long. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be tired because I got to get up at 5:30, starting getting Natalie out of school. It's going to be fun.
Oh, bless your heart. Too early for me.
Yeah.
I see Eli's on homeschooling right now. Where he got in trouble at school, they put him on homeschool until the first of the year.
Oh, no.
So we got used to sleeping in. And I said, now we got to start all over again.
Yep.
I told her doctor, I said, she's back with me. She ain't going nowhere. She starts school tomorrow. So she said, well, good.
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
she went to her mom's for a bit, or
I ain't heard from her mom. She would all
How
she
lo-
wanted to know is I let her go to the movies the other night, and I said, "Yeah, I'll let her go. We don't keep her from doing anything."
right?
When she
She's
comes
not a
back tonight.
prisoner.
Yeah, it's like you act like I keep her chained up in the house all the time. No, I do not do that. They go places. They do things.
They're
I'm gonna
kids.
when she gets back from her friends at 6. We're gonna go up to the dance studio and talk to them. She might go back and dance for dance jazz. So
Cool.
hopefully I can get her. I'm trying to get her back into stuff she used to be in, to where it kept her
Right.
mind off on, all the
Well, I
stuff she
know.
was doing.
I know a little while ago there you were saying that mom wanted them back or whatever.
Oh yeah, but that changed.
Oh,
Kept my finger
These
on
are
the can.
so
Stephanie?
cool. I love the way they changed from the blue to the purple.
Yeah, I know. I like them. It's neat. And them ones turned out real pretty. The
Yeah.
ones under. That'll make a pretty necklace and earring set. Okay, sweetie.
These look good. So
What'd
now
you do?
you broke it already.
Ugh.
You done broke it already, didn't you? No.
Steph says her black eye looks better. Had your finger on a can. Oh my gosh, Steph.
Hmm.
All right, should I do glow?
Stephanie, how'd you get a black eye? Girl, I don't know about you.
We know
Just cut her finger on a can just now. She's doing
I
good.
think I'm going to do the neons.
Are you tired, Stephanie? Do you need a nap, honey?
Yeah, she needs a nap.
It took every mind I had. I got up early this morning. And believe me, by the time I had to take Natalie to the doctor at noon, I was so tired. I was wanting to go to sleep. And I'm like, I gotta sleep up. Now, they had the Artel pens, but they didn't have none of the markers or ink. Like they've been showing on these videos, all this good
Yeah.
stuff. They only had the ink pens. No color, no nothing, just the black ink pens. My grandson was getting on my laptop, and I went for it, and he said, "Oh wow, yeah, I bet you stars."
Yep. Poor Steph. She had a rough
Yeah,
day.
I'll tell you.
All right, we're going to do some neon
Where's KK
pumpkins.
at?
I don't know.
Did she still asleep from yesterday?
Don't know. I don't think she was in Tammy's bingo.
No,
Either.
she never showed up.
Well,
Because Tammy
that's
hosted
unusual
bingo
for her. Now,
before we come in here.
Well, I was gonna
Hmm.
host it yesterday, and then Anne was going live, and
Yeah,
I had
Anne
mine
hosted.
actually pinned to go up a half an hour before she went live. So I thought, well, I'll go in and see if anyone shows up. And I waited about a minute. I said, heck with it. I'll just go over to Anne's.
I didn't know you had it. I was in here.
Mm-mm.
Clean my thing. Oh. We're going to try and do some tea. There's a gnat buzzing around. They love UV resin.
Do what?
Put the store frame back a little, just a little bit. Hi, Eddie, I'm sorry. What, honey? What do you want, baby? No,
Keep
honey.
Julie in prayer. She's been having migraines. I text her. She won't be in today. Oh,
There is
love
coffee
her.
in here.
I'll get in touch in a minute.
Coffee's good for you. They tell you it's good for you. I
Yeah.
heard that earlier. They said coffee's good for you. Won't cause
I
you
got a half cup here and need to warm up and drink.
Well, I'm gonna do what you gotta do, baby. Do what you gotta do.
I'm sitting
Now
here right now.
this is too thick.
Mhm.
In between it and all this, so I gotta cut the door
It says
frame
back too far.
No, this comes out too far. We want the door shut. Doors catching.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I cut this out a little bit, that way I
Yeah.
can put it right in there and hold it. Because
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna take them out. If they
Yeah.
want to take them out later, they can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
but that way they can't take them down. Now I have to fix for now. They can't walk out that door or that door. They go, you heard them.
Yeah.
Should be crawling out windows then.
Yeah. We'll have to be putting them on windows. I got some window alarms too.
I know.
I think Eli will be the first one caught.
Yep. Now he's been doing pretty good. He asked us anymore before he goes anywhere. But getting him to come home when he's supposed to is the problem.
Exactly.
He don't stay out all night no more. It's just we don't want him out on that bike after dark because these people around here, he ain't got a light and nothing on it. We told him he need to get a light to put on it, and afraid he'll get hit. After he had almost got hit on the skateboard and got tore all to pieces, and they hit him on that bike, they're really going to mess him up.
Mm-hmm.
And, I told him, I said, we need to get a light put on it. Some kind
All
of,
right.
said you need reflectors on the wheels so they can see you. And you got to quit wearing black every time you
The
go out.
long one.
He goes, well, I own everything black. I said, yeah, you're going to have to get some different color clothes, Sue, if you want to
Yeah.
ride your bike. He goes down to the skate park where they got like things they do on the skateboards and bikes and stuff. And him and a bunch of his friends will get down there and they stay forever, forget about what time they're supposed to come home. And he don't have his phone on him. He lays all of his backpack to the side. So I tried to call him. That don't do no good. Because he can't hear it as many as down there. All right, Steph, honey. Yeah, I hadn't. Let's see. I'm trying to think the last time I seen Julie. Was she in yours, Joe, Monday?
Nope.
Or
Who?
Julie,
I
Friday?
don't-
Was she in your, or no? Yeah, you have it on Friday, don't you?
Yeah, I
Okay,
seen
do you
Julie
think
Friday.
someone-
Steffi will be back. She's getting ready to serve chili.
Chili. Yesterday had been a good day for chili here. Stephanie, you wait till it gets 70 degrees to serve chili. When we've been
Yeah,
having
we had
snow.
chili the other
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, we
I
had
made
snow
home-
actually on the weekend.
Mhm.
We do chili and homemade chicken and dumplings.
That's something I want. Homemade dumplings.
Mm.
That's what we had the other day.
Mm.
Homemade chicken and dumplings, and it was so good, you guys.
You've been sick. Oh, love your heart, honey.
Who's been sick? Steffi. She's sick in the head.
Mm. Poor thing.
Uh,
I thought I was getting sick, but it whatever it was went away. So thank goodness.
That's good.
You love me anyway.
2016, I put on the
And
So that's
Joel probably,
almost
the
end of
funny thing is, her
2016?
husband Joel probably
So
agreed
tomorrow,
with
hopefully,
me.
most of 2017 and maybe 2018s.
yeah, maybe even 2019 and 2020.
Well, you want to bet her husband agreed with me.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna bet all of Joe's resin he agreed.
Yeah. They still got the
Joel's funny.
kitchen all done, dishes washed, counter washed, fruits, getting some great blanket on my feet up. Well,
Yeah, I was chatting with Steph the other day, and I figured we'd just put a scare into Joel, so I told him I was moving in. Okay. Thinking, well, that wasn't no fun.
I keep telling Eli that car that Stephanie's got drove down here that day. He keeps telling me to tell her husband to bring it down here so they can ride around. And I said, it don't belong to her husband. It belongs to Stephanie. I said,
Exactly.
Stephanie might get upset. I said, I could ask Stephanie, but not Joe.
Yeah, that
He said,
you
oh,
told
that's
that
right.
boy.
He
Yeah,
said,
that's Stephanie's.
I said, yep. I said, oh, he wanted to drive it so bad, Josie and Stephanie laugh at him. I thought they got the biggest kick yelling like. She said, Dad.
Nope, 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 nope.
Said Joe's lucky he drove it. He
Yeah,
drove it down.
that
there.
slingshot is all Stephanie's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Eli, boy, he went wild when they brought it down here.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Don't you come down here. You just stay up there out of my way.
KK just sent me a link. Probably to
To what?
Edna's bingo. Probably
Well,
to Edna's bingo. Mm-hmm.
gotta cure that so I can wipe it out.
Where's the soldier? Send me one. Maybe it's one from yesterday. Yeah.
See, I told you didn't have to be crafting. Just come on and hang out and chit chat. Yeah,
Mm,
we ain't fancy.
nah.
Ain't nothing fancy
It's
schmancy
like I
about us.
ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing together.
Well, I didn't have anything. I had what I'd worked on yesterday, and I needed to work on it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a couple of magnets because I want to see what it's gonna, how nice and neon-y it looks.
I heard church. My phone ain't gonna have a phone. It's about 6%. I'm like, wow.
Where did I put my phone? I know I put it on a charger, and I don't know where I laid it. There it is.
I forgot about it needing to charge. We was out and it was like on 13. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my phone on the charger. I'm down to 37%.
What I need to do is put me a cord in the car. That way, if it gets so low like that again, I can. hook it
You
up
can
to
work
the
on it.
Yep.
I brought in some more black clay, some Sculpey souffle, because that clay was so hard yesterday.
Well,
And I was like, no, I ain't doing that no more. It hurt. It hurt to work with it. I had to get Audie to mess with it for a while.
I wouldn't be able to do that. My hands wouldn't let me.
Well, if you get it and it's a lot of times it's soft
Hmm.
and it's not so bad. I mean, like this chunk here, out
Yeah.
of here, it's not too bad, but it'll take a little bit to work on it.
Yeah.
But I want to get this moved, and because I want to make another set of those earrings and pendant, because Mom wants a set like it too. And I'm not choosing between my mom and Edna. So this way I do double and everybody's happy.
Yeah. Edna done put claims on them.
That's what I told Mom. She's like, well, you can make a set. And I said, yes, Mom, I can make you a set. She's okay then. So
Miss KK ain't feeling
Edna,
good.
I already told Mom, this is your set. Period. She agreed. This is going to be Mom's set. So don't stress. No, Mom, not first. Mom's here. Mom can get, quite honestly, Mom could come up here and make her own.
Yeah.
Oh.
So y'all don't feel bad for Mom. Mom's well taken care of. Mom has gotten jewelry that you guys didn't even get to see
Oh, goodness.
because she would see it first
Yeah.
and be like,
I'll be right back. I gotta get me some coffee.
she's got to go pee.
No, I'm getting coffee. I'm putting my salad in the refrigerator for it will.
I just tell people I got to go pee. Move on. I love watching this stuff peel. And see, then I save the scrap. And that way I can put it down in something. It'll be neat. We'll use it somewhere. No waste. You save it.
Exactly.
See? That could go down into something. I save all my scrappy. And there's my little things all cleaned out. How are my... Oh, no.
What did you do?
I squeezed it. It's tried to come out on me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can't do that. I'm going to sit it over here and let it finish on its own. Just right there. Sit there. And I can work on the clay. And it'll be fun. Why do I have a feeling that my camera keeps moving? There. Oh, and I cleaned my cutters last night.
Nice.
They were so gunky. I don't know why, but they were. Okay. Let's see. Move that. And I still have that pretty gold. Just don't know what I want to do with it. And I unplugged my clay roller. Shoot. That's okay. I got an acrylic rod we can use. Oh, I hear Gypsy whining. I'm telling you, she's a whiniest dog.
I was going to ask you how the babies is doing. Aren't they whining, wanting their mama?
Gypsy,
Yeah.
I don't know what she's whining about. And Wilson, he's a whiny cat, I'll tell you. He's a needy cat.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. Most cats I've ever had have been very independent, you know.
Yeah.
Not Wilson. He's needy. He's whiny.
Now, Eddie, he wants attention all the time, but he can't hear. Eddie can't. You walk by him, he's a wanting that head rubbed.
Maybe it's the male cats,
Yeah.
you know. Like I said, Mr. Wilson's whiny.
Now, Bobby, he's got very vocal lately. Our bobtail cat.
Yeah.
Used to be, he didn't make a sound. And boy, he's got to where he just goes on and on. Some days it's like, what in the world?
Okay, how
No.
old's Bobby?
Let's see,
Roughly.
about 6 or 7.
Oh, he's still young. Okay.
No. Yeah, he's not a old cat. They act like old cats. All of them do.
Yeah.
All they want to do is sleep.
Okay, let's see. Where'd it go?
Bobby's sleep probably.
Threw it on the floor.
I did. Now I got to plug it back in.
Dennis,
Okay,
how
got it.
long Bobby up a day? You say 2 or 3 hours, then he goes back to sleep.
Let's see. Where are
Bobby,
you at?
how long do you think he stays up a day?
The Bobcat,
Yeah,
it's nice and comfortable. He stays up 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't stay up
Whoops.
long.
No, he don't stay up a lot
He
because
sleeps.
it's winter time too.
Yeah.
They hibernate a lot in the winter. I mean, he just
I'm
hey
not
Bobby, I'll
liking
Now,
buy
that.
in
you
the
a-
summer, he'll go outside,
He'll
and
lay
he
up
stays outside on the porch.
Well, I give Bobby attention. I wake
Yeah.
him up too. I bother him.
One day he slept what, all day long?
Well, yeah, that's because it's cold and
No, not that
and
day, it
chilly,
wasn't.
and they'll hibernate.
Yeah.
The cats are like certain. Hey, I don't want to hear your lips.
Joe's
Kip.
got one, and she said he's needy.
Well, Bobby is
He
too.
cries all the time.
I check on Bobby. I love him and put food down for him. He eats and takes care of business.
I
And
told him that he all these years he hadn't been vocal. Lately,
Bobby
very
does that.
vocal.
He just started it.
Yeah.
Bobby just started. Well,
It's
Bobby's
like-
vocal, but he's more vocal now. When
yeah,
he'll go outside, then he'll come in and start screaming at me, or really vocal, talking
it's
to
like,
me.
okay, what'd we do?
Like, okay, take care of me. I want some love, and he'll get in my lap and stay. I about have to climb him off my lap, throw him out.
Yeah, Des, he sit down and he don't jump up on his lap and lay.
No, he'll lay. He'll lay
He
there
thinks
till I
Den's
got-
supposed to hold
run-
him all
go
day.
Somewhere,
Yeah,
go to another room, but he'll follow me there.
yeah.
I'm not.
No, he loves
We're going
me.
to have to
Bobby
get
does.
another light in here.
Loves me. Nobody can stand between me and my cat, so I
Mhm.
get him mad.
Okay.
What, buddy? Mama ain't got nothing. I don't have a thing, sweetie.
I am
Done
not
gave
happy
you
with
everything
that.
today. Ain't getting nothing else. Big boy ain't getting nothing. You done got all you're getting today. Yeah. My cat's upstairs, or is he? He might be down here. No, he's upstairs. Since it's got cold, he goes upstairs and sleeps.
Let's see.
Some days he'll lay down here right at the desk. And then, but today, where I was gone, I guess he went upstairs ain't realized I'm home yet. He's like, I'm gonna left you.
There.
Mm.
All
Well, you
right.
gotta figure it's a holiday.
Okay. Where to put?
You gotta figure Monday was a holiday. Monday was a holiday, and they didn't get it to win. Yeah, or the Monday. It'll be here. We're waiting on the insurance to pay off on the car. They're going to get him another car so we can have our van back. He goes, well, I could sell the van. We don't drive it very often. I said, Dennis, what if one of us is out and the other breaks down? How are we going to come and get you?
Yep.
Our brother had two cars, even if they don't get drove very much anymore.
Yeah, you need two vehicles.
One, and one you break down, and there you are. That's why Dylan decided to buy this van off their neighbor. It's a 2010 Odyssey minivan. And he said that way when he buys the new car, he's kind of waiting. He's being smart because they're supposed to be closing down where he works. But he don't know when. It could be any day, or it could be months, it could be 2 years. They don't know
Oh.
when. They have no idea yet.
And that's the
So-
worst, like not knowing.
Smart about taking the insurance money and buying this car straight out instead of going to get one and getting a loan against it. Then, to see what's going to happen with this job first. I told him, I said, you really don't want to pay car payment. And Julie had to pay all these bills off of her little income and the house payment. I said, use your head, boy. I said, until you know what your job is going to be there or it ain't going to be there.
Well, that's like with hubby and I. The original camper we had, we bought it from a trailer park for like $1,000, and believe me, we got the use out of it and the money's worth in like a year. Like that's how much camping we did at our little property we have. Well, then
Yeah.
it was like a 1971 Golden Falcon, so it was starting to show its age after like us having it like 8-9 years. So hubby decided, okay, let's go to the one RV dealership here in town and see what they've got, because they had a sign up saying $99 down, good credit, bad credit, blah 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 blah. So we went in. Oh, I fell in love with a couple of the ones they had, and so he did all the paperwork because obviously I have no finances, so it was all under his name. So then we got approved, but not for that year's models, like an older one, but it wasn't like old like our current camper we had. So we went with it. Yeah, within less than 2-3 months, all these problems start developing from whatever the previous owner did. Wasn't happy with it. So then I think we had it for about 2 years. But the thing was, when we got it in September, 6 years ago now. And then in February, the following year, we had to go get a new freaking truck as well. So we had 2 things under finance. Like,
No.
ouch. Well, thank God the truck will be completely paid off this February. And the truck was only 2 years old when we got it. And then I think we had that camper for about 2 years. And then we traded it in and got a brand new that year model of a camper, but it doesn't have slide outs or anything, unfortunately. But, it's still good for my husband and I. It is a little wider. It is a little longer. And like, because our son doesn't rarely go to the camper with us anymore. He's at that age like he doesn't want to go. So like for the hubby and I, it's like perfect. And they took everything we paid for that previous camper and put it towards the one we have now, and took that
Oh,
off of our
okay.
total amount owing. So,
That's good.
but yeah, it's usually that's the way it goes. Like when you get something under financing, either you'll
Yeah.
go get something under financing and you have to get something else, or you'll get something under financing and just when it's ending, then whatever it was you got, you got to replace it for whatever reason. Because we got a van once under financing, and it came from Nova Scotia way, so in the salt air, right, from the water.
Yeah.
And I think we were about 2-3 months off of paying it off, and all of a sudden full of rust. And I think after we paid it off, he had to go get another vehicle within less than 6 months because ours just fell apart. I thought,
It's
yep,
probably
that's
been about,
cool.
let's see, I'm trying to think how long it's been since we had that car paid off before Dylan wrecked it. Probably maybe 6 months.
It's usually the way it is.
Yeah.
Same with when my husband was applying for the truck. My older son, he was living with a couple friends of his and was going to get his own place because they had a big falling out and whatever. So he needed a co-signer because he never had his own place. I'm like, yeah, we can't. Like, we just got our camper like 5 months ago. Well, actually, it would have been only 4 months ago at the time. And I'm like, and your stepdad's in the process of trying to get a vehicle. So like that's going to be 2 things he's going to have on finance. There's no way he's going to be able to co-sign. And his younger brother had no credit. Like he's got money, but no credit. But he wouldn't sign for him either. Because he knows what his brother is with money. So he's like, yeah, no, I'm not co-signing for him either. I'm like, good choice, kiddo. But I'm like, yeah, George is waiting to hear if he's going
to thought about trading mine in and get a newer car. And then I got thinking, I don't want a car payment. My car's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's a 2008. I ain't trying to impress nobody, so
Yep.
I'll just keep my little. And it's not got no rust on it. Looks like a brand new one.
Well, hey, yeah, definitely.
I'm not.
It starts up, it gets you from point A to point B and back to point A again. So
Yeah.
definitely don't complain,
I said I'm not doing it. Just keep my car, and
yeah.
because I don't want no car payment, to be honest with you.
I don't blame you.
No. That's why I'm glad the truck's almost done being paid off. Like literally 3 more months and it's legally ours. It's like,
Only
thank
thing we
goodness.
got under finance right now is our house.
Yeah.
And that's all I want under finance right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
I
like
don't
with,
even. Nope.
Oh, Joe don't even have that.
yeah.
Nope.
Well, that's like with the kid, the one here living at home. Like, we don't charge him a whole lot for room and board or whatever. More or less just to help with a little bit of the bills, more or less, all we charge him. But
Yeah.
like he's got a nice little nest egg going on where, because our houses on average are going for about $700,000 to $800,000, and he's hoping soon to be able to put $200,000 down for his first home. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like his mortgage is going to be next to nothing. Like if he's already putting like a quarter of the price down.
I don't
Like
know. Dylan and them put $40,000 down on their house, and their house payment's still over $1,000 some dollars. And they only gave 407,000 for theirs.
Wow.
I'm like, my God, that's still. I think that's too high. When you put that kind of money down,
Yeah.
I don't see how it could be high.
Well, I know
yeah.
here in Ontario, to buy a house, you got to put down 20%, and he wants to put down more, 30 to 40%.
Yeah.
And because he's under 25, and he'll be over 25 when he does finally, start looking for the house, but it's his first house ever. And like for our crappy apartment we live in, we pay just under $1,100 a month. So even
Wow.
if, say, our mortgage is like around $1,800 a month between his income
Yeah.
and dad's income, that will be a really good price. Like we
Yeah.
can manage that. So, but yeah, he wants to try and put more down than required here by
I don't blame
our
him.
standards. And I know
Yeah.
he's looking to
It
get up by the
takes
airport
that-
where they work. So that he
Takes the
can walk.
entrance rate down too. You don't pay as much entrance.
Yeah.
The more
And
you
like he
put down.
figures too, if he can get up by the airport, then he can walk to and from work, which is saving then dad driving him to work every day, or dad driving
Yeah.
himself to work every day. They can just walk, and then no bus
Yeah.
fare either. So that will
Oh.
save some good money that way over time.
Mhm. That's a good idea though.
Yeah.
He's got his head on, it sounds like.
Oh, okay. Here's a scenario for you, ladies. My son was about 12 or 13 years old. I'd say about 13, maybe even 14. And say the hubby and I were going to the camper for the weekend. Hubby would give our son, like, say, $20 if he wants to go down to the store and get munchies or whatever for the weekend, or go out to, a burger joint or whatever. He had the money. So no problem. Like, my husband has no problem giving him cash. Well, then the
Yeah.
following weekend, we were going out again. And again, my husband went to give him another $20. And my 13-year-old turns around and tells me, "Oh, I still got the 20 from last weekend." Most kids would be like, yeah, give me. Not mine.
Give me, yeah.
And I'm like,
Well,
what teenager is like him? Like he is so good with money. Like my laptop I'm on right now, he bought that for me just because, like the very first thing he ever bought for himself once he started working was his laptop. And now he's got an actual whole computer system, but he bought my laptop. He's now finally got a cell phone. He just got that like about 6 months ago. But like for him to go out and spend money, he's not really one for spending money. He'd rather bank it. And the thing is, because he had so much in his regular savings, his bank finally said, you need to get in. We need to do something here with your account. And now they have him on a high interest savings account. And his very first credit card they gave him $10,000.
wow.
The kid was 23 at the time, 22, 23 at the time.
That's like Dylan kills me when he has to go spend money. He calls me and I have to end up trying to either talk him out of it or talk him into it. Because he'll go, well, I don't want to spend that much. You're talking about tight squeak. That's Dylan. I'm glad he's that way though.
Yes.
But he drives me nuts. He'll get something. He'll go, do I need this? And I'm like, well, I don't even know what you got.
Yep.
I'm on the other side of the phone. I'm not in the store with you.
Like I'd almost think, knowing that he is my kid, he came from me and my husband. I would almost think his father was Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves, the actor, he lives like an average Joe. He'll go on the public buses. He'll go and get a coffee and sit out in the street and talk to whoever walks by. And, he doesn't have the fancy cars and all that. And it's
man, he watches all them.
Yeah. My son loves Keanu Reeves. And I sit there and sometimes think, is he influencing your life some way that we don't know about? Like,
yeah.
But then I said, look at other, men or adults his age. Like he's not even 25 yet. And they're so broken, so in debt, and literally don't know one day to the next where their next meal's coming from.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just said, like my older son is almost at that situation, and it's like, ugh.
Save your money. Don't go out here just blow it for no reason at all, because you got to learn to save money. You'll want things that cost money. And you got to have that money to buy it. You just can't,
Well, exactly.
go out here and.
Well, I guess both my boys were kind of talking about maybe getting a place together. This is before the pandemic. and they were kind of talking back and forth about renting a place together and stuff, and whatever. And then when the pandemic hit, we had that serve thing where if you got displaced from work due to the pandemic, you could get like $2,000 a month from the government. My older son got his very first serve check. He went and bought a freaking drone with it.
Oh, yeah.
And when I heard this, and I told my younger son, because I didn't know the boys were talking about maybe moving in together, he's like, yeah, I'm not getting a place with him now. And I thought, good choice. Because within 3 months to 4 months, you're going to be paying for everything, and your brother's not going to pay for a freaking cent.
See,
He'll
Moms,
figure out to pay for them, and he's gonna,
It would literally get to the point where, I can't cover my share of the rent this month, or, can you pay my half of the hydro or the internet? Oh yeah, his brother's terrible with money. And I'm like, yep, he wants everything that, he doesn't actually need. And like I said, spent all, and then I believe the first time he flew the drone, he crashed it and broke it.
Wow, Lisa. She said her
And I
nephew
thought,
bought a house in Virginia last year. It was 1.6 million. I couldn't believe I couldn't buy a house that no.
No. Well, I know with my area, like this Hamilton, because a lot of people are moving here from Toronto and Burlington, which are way more expensive to live in than Hamilton. So they're selling their places for a really good buck, and then coming here and buying our houses cheaper.
Yeah.
And then it's sending up our costs of our houses so that people who already live here are having harder times now getting a house because they're buying them all up.
Yeah. We had that here acting like that.
Like, go back to freaking Toronto, would
We'd
you?
We'd go look at a house. There's two of them we didn't get to go look at. By the time when we were supposed to go look at it, they done had an offer on it and had to shut it down. And I was like, what?
Oh, well.
But it was like people were buying them, not even coming and looking at them. They see them on the internet and they was coming and buying them from other states.
I know the road we take to get to to my husband and son's work. There's the road they got to turn on to go to their building. There's an empty field right there on the right, and then the house right beside it. And it did come up on market. This is before our son got the job there. But my husband's been waiting for it to go back up because it'll be perfect. They can just go out the back door, go right across the field, and they're at their building.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Lisa, honey, did you get your tracking number for your package? I sent it priority, so you wouldn't have to wait no longer. I'm sorry it took me so long to get it out. I hope you enjoy it. You can make your own journal. All you have to do is find your stuff you want to put in it now. I just made the basics of a junk journal, and then I made the outside of it covered it in blue jean.
Oh, cool.
Made it. I made four different. What do you call them? When you
Signatures.
sew 'em in? Yeah, signatures. I made 4 signatures and put in it, probably with 10 papers a piece on them.
Nice. Oh. Well, I got Mom's cut out.
He worked in Virginia. He was the one at the Pentagon. We went back to work today. Now he's in charge of more people there. Wow.
There. Wow. Do.
Well, I'm glad whatever's open again now.
Not gonna do anything to him tonight. There, I'll go live tomorrow and work on Mom's again and find my findings so I can finish Edna's.
Yeah.
Don't
I'll try my best.
Priority. Take the same amount of time. Yeah, I don't do priority because it doesn't matter.
Well, I wanted to make sure she got it.
Yeah, it's a big waste. They make you think that it's going to get there quicker, and it never does.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, same
I
with
said that way we both can track it, make sure it don't get lost.
well, that's like another YouTuber I was following. She put up a video one day because I guess she'd sent out a package to somebody. I think it was a prize or something that they won, and she put a
I'm glad
tracking
you see
number and
that,
everything
Eddie.
on it. And half the spots it went to, it never got scanned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, then why am I paying this extra, like almost $20 for a freaking tracker when you guys aren't even scanning it so that we can see where it's at?
It's crazy, right?
It is.
I mean,
So you
come
can't
on.
send it and get a tracking number without priority? Okay. I haven't mailed nothing in so long. I don't know how to mail stuff no more.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
serious.
look at me.
Uh,
I don't either. I know. I
I'm-
thought.
well, I sent Eli and Dennis down there. I said, just get a tracking number. That's all I want is a tracking number.
Hmm. I think the last thing I sent out, well, I know I sent Joe a prize from my very first bingo. Then I sent Edna an owl that she asked I could make for her, amigurumi owl, and I did. And then I think I did another giveaway after that. I don't
Oh,
remember who
wow.
won that one. And I know I sent something out then too, and it wasn't very big. And that was going back a fair time ago now, since I've sent something out.
They look
Yeah,
good.
who asked me this morning, emailed me, said, Norma, did you ever get your things? I said, yeah, I got them. I told you in the chat. I guess the chat was going too fast for him to get me telling him I got them. So I should have emailed him, telling him I got them.
Silver.
I got them like the
Never
next day
seen
after he sent me the tracking number. I was
Oh,
like, wow.
wow.
We mailed our title out to FedEx now. And,
Oh, Joe and I were talking about
Oh
FedEx.
God, I
You went live.
am
well,
fed up with-
I about fell over because I got an email from the insurance company the very next day saying they got it. I'm like, what?
Mm-mm. Let me
I
see.
just
Wow.
mailed it. How did you get it that fast? FedEx has never got anything fast like that.
Let me
for
see if
me.
I can find. Hang on. I was so annoyed. Let's see. This.
But I about fell over when they emailed me and said they got it.
No.
Because that's who they want. They paid to have it sent. So I guess that's why they got it so fast.
Where'd it go?
I told Dennis, I said, I hope they get it. Because I tell you what, these mail services ain't very reliable anymore.
Well, that's like our mail service last year around this time had gone on strike. And we were on strike for almost 2 months. And then right before Christmas, the government ordered them back to work. And they still never got a contract figured out. So they went on strike again this year.
That's what I thought. They was on strike this year.
They're back, kinda. They're on rotations.
Yeah.
So they may only actually work one day every so many days.
So you
like,
don't
you
get
never know
mail?
what day it's actually if you're going to get
Yeah,
mail.
Oh, wow.
Do what?
Yeah, they still have no contract. Like, even when they got ordered back
What?
last year by the government, still no contract. They've been without one now, I think, for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I said,
Alright.
it scares me to death when I mail something. Afraid it ain't going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
My nephew got
Mm-mm-mm.
let go from DHL. Oh, sorry, Edna, honey. these good jobs everybody's getting let go of, and that's what scares me about Dylan. I'm like, he finally got a good job. Now they're talking about he hadn't been there no time. They was talking about closing it down. Why'd you hire him for then?
Yeah.
He was there 11 years. Oh wow. Oh gosh, they just had a baby. Oh, that ain't good. Because you know somebody that's worked at a company like that for that many years and then having to get out here and try to get a new job, it's hard on them. And you know, people's like, well, why after 11 years you decide to leave the company? Well, I didn't decide. They decided for me.
Yeah. Well, that's like because my husband does technically what's called hub to hub delivery. So he goes from Hamilton to Windsor every day and then back, and that's all he does for his job. And he takes all the parcels from the airport to the other guys so they can deliver the stuff the next day. If he were to lose his job, which he's been at now 16 years, at least Amazon's only like he literally passes Amazon every day when he goes to and from work. And he can do like driving freight, especially hub to hub. But the problem is with Amazon, it's AZ license, and he ain't got one of those.
Yeah.
But he could probably get in there as long as he's driving a smaller vehicle.
Oh, he worked in the office. That's still bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dylan said, if he lets go where he's got the experience now through the bank, federal thing, he could work at a bank anywhere like that. You know, that's the good thing for it. And everybody keeps asking him.
This says he worked in the office, not in the field.
Yeah. They want to know why he's working there when he's got a bachelor's degree. He said, because you got to have experience before you can get a job in it. And you do.
Yep.
These kids go to college, spend all this money, then come
And a
out.
lot of times do not get in the field.
No, they don't get in the field they went for. And I'm like, that's crazy. They went to college to learn this stuff. You got to give them a chance.
Yep.
I could understand, you know, if they didn't have no education or nothing, didn't know nothing about it, not giving them a chance. But the ones that does, you at least trying to give them a chance of it.
Well, that's like my son. He tried pretty much from right before he was due to graduate grade 12. He tried to get into work with his dad, and we know the reason why he wasn't being looked at was A, he never worked a day in his life, and B, they were afraid that if they hired him and then had to let him go, his dad was going to throw a temper.
Yeah.
And he would have, possibility, but we're not sure. Well, friggin' the one day after he went back for a leap year of school and then was out, so he graduated 2 years prior. Finally, my husband was talking to one of the higher ups. And like, you've got an adult son now, don't you? And he's like, yeah. He goes, well, what does he get in here? He goes, he's been trying for like 2 years. Well, all of a sudden, this guy's on the phone with HR. It's like, yeah, you guys are going to get this guy's son in here tomorrow for an interview. Well, he got hired on the spot. And then within a week of being in the warehouse, departments that didn't even know him want to know if they could clone him. I thought, well, Jim, you would have hired him 2 friggin' years ago when he applied. Like, come on. Like, just because he hasn't got the experience, like, give him a chance. Like, some of the people you guys have hired have been useless. And it's like, you know, like, even on his application or his resume, he's got that, you know, for his victory lap year, he did was like co-op or whatever in the shop classes, where literally the teacher would take roll call and then say, okay, guys, this is what you guys are doing today. And it's like, I'll be back later. And off the teacher would leave and put my son in charge. Because he knew how the teacher worked in that class and what the teacher expected, because he had that teacher over time.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him earlier. He waved at me. I've seen him earlier. He waved at me.
Yeah, you could have got me.
Well, this car went down through here. He was waiting for the car to go by. And I tell you what, I thought it was Brother Mullins in the car.
He only makes about 200,000-300,000.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He can afford to do anything he wants. But
I don't know why they live in this area and he makes that kind of money. I swear.
He does.
Swear I don't know why they live
Honey, you
here.
don't have to impress nobody.
I would not live here if I had that kind of money.
He goes to California.
He goes all over the place. Goes to different countries, everything.
Big money.
Oh, wow.
And lives here. In the worst place you could live.
No, he lives. He speaks like
Yeah, he speaks a lot of different languages.
Huh?
Yeah.
He speaks several
His wife, she speaks some English, not a whole lot.
Oh, let's see. Church.
But yeah, he travels all over the place. I get tickled at him. He'll come, you know, when he's home, because he'll get out there singing, carrying on. It's like he's back.
He hollered at me.
Yeah. Yeah, he waved at me earlier because I pulled up and he's pulling off.
He knows I
I
watch
said,
out.
well, he's back.
He knows I watch out.
Yeah.
Don't let him bother him over there.
'Cause I know you've been gone a
No
while.
better, I tell
He
him.
usually tells us when he's going off somewhere. We got a few neighbors we talk to, not very many. Like one
Where
that
did it
across,
go?
and then on each side of us. That's the only 3 we talk to. Well, Roxy, sometimes when she gets on her nerves down there, all them kids. They get out there, turn the music up full blast. You can't even hear yourself talk in the house.
Oh,
It's like, what?
we don't talk to any of our neighbors.
Yeah.
Same here.
Well, the 2 neighbors we got on each side of us, they was talking about moving, and then they said, no, when y'all move, we'll move. Because we got, you know, I keep saying, dear Lord, please don't let them leave, because they're good neighbors. You know, they don't
Mhm.
bother us, don't bother them. You know, we say hi and, you know, talk every now and then. And
Well, that's like
I
the
mean-
neighbor next to us.
that's better,
Because-
neighbor.
Our balconies are all attached. And I
Yeah.
used to spend a lot of time out in the balconies in the warmer months. Well, then, and this is well before the pandemic hit and everything, like good 3-4 years prior. Well, then the one day, hubby and I are out there, and the guy next door to us was out in his balcony. So he said hi to us and everything. And, like, he seemed like an okay guy. Yeah. I wish my wish powers would come in effect and me wishing him dead would finally come true. Like right now, he's screaming at someone on the phone, and I can hear him clear as day in my apartment. I'm surprised you guys can't hear him. And this
That's
is
like
a
a bunch of clubs across the street from us. I told Natalie, I said, I could beat you to death for talking to that girl.
yeah. Well, this one here is, I know he's a few years younger than hubby and I by about 3-4 years, and he's a major alcoholic, alcoholic, druggie. His verbal is unbelievable. Like, he can't throw a punch through a friggin' wet tissue paper, but his mouth is like, no wonder he ain't got no friggin' friends. Like, we stopped going outside because I thought, I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. Like, he's a waste of time.
You know,
And as I say to different people, he should have been, I don't know, maybe a stain on the sheets. I know I'm cruel and mean. I'm so sorry. But
we used to sit outside all the time in the summer until
I used to sit outside my balcony all the time too. And I was like, Then
and
this
after
guy
they
was like,
left,
yeah.
now we can go outside and sit. Got somebody staring at us 24/7.
mhm.
Or
Well, same with
they
like,
come-
I've got a
you know,
greenhouse
we go
this
out,
year.
they come out.
I went and bought myself
Like
a nice
our-
small greenhouse, and it's at the other end of my balcony. But I'm gonna take you know those big blue water catch barrels. I'm gonna
Yeah.
my husband we've got a few of them. He's gonna slice them in half, and then we're gonna make like wooden frames so that all the length of my balcony up to my balcony door where my chair that's going to sit, and then past my balcony door, I'm going to put one widthwise. But I don't want to put the one widthwise because I don't know if he's going to reach around and steal stuff off my vegetables
Yeah.
when I'm not out there.
Never
So it's like,
knew.
ugh. I wouldn't put it past them either because that's the way he is.
You know, they just moved a couple months ago, and I haven't drove my car all summer because it don't have air. And Eli went out there checking something, and he goes, "Mammal, your lug nuts are loose." I had them loose on one tire. Lug nuts don't come loose by themselves.
No.
And I think, in a way, they might have unloosed them because I kept having things done to my car, and we couldn't figure out who's doing it. And since they moved, it stopped. So
Yeah.
I know who was doing it now. But I had to go out there and tighten them back up. And I was like, Dennis was like, oh, freaking. He goes, he said, I'd have hunted them down. I said, you don't even know where they're at. How could you hunt them down? He says something happened. He said, that could have caused that tire to come off. I said, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But thank God I haven't been driving it much, you know, because I won't drive it in summer because they can't fix my air until we find the hoses. And I got to get it down here. If Jack ever has time, he's so busy anymore, and see if I can find the hoses like on a market, because Ford don't make them anymore. That goes to my air conditioner. So I gotta go aftermarket. Is that what
Okay,
you call it? Yeah. And see if I can find some. But I gotta get Jack to tell me what kind I need.
And
So I
roughly
know-
what length and what gauge as to the openings and
I just never did take it down there this summer to him, and because I was driving the van, it's got air. So, but I said my air's got to get fixed in my car.
yeah, it's definitely one thing I love about our truck. It's got really good air conditioning in it. I wish though it had heated seats for the winter months because we get some pretty nasty winters here.
Oh, mine's
And
got
the-
heat. Mine
Like
does.
we've got the regular heat, but the heated seats would be nicer, you know. But then that's another
I
thing
love
that can
it.
break on you. So glad we don't have it.
I use it because, like, if I'm out, my back starts bothering me. You turn
Yeah.
that on, it helps my back a lot.
Oh yeah,
Our van is those. It is. They got them. Dylan said that's why I like this van. It's got heated seats. He said,
Well,
in
same
that cold
with-
morning, you turn them on and you don't have to sit down in an ice cold seat. I said, yeah, that's nice, ain't it?
Well, it's like the one because from where we live to where our camper is, it's about a 45-minute drive, legal speed limit. Yeah, okay. And I don't drive, so we know we're not talking about me here.
Speed limit.
So the one day
Yeah,
we
I
were
like
heading
that.
out to the
That
camper
phrase, like-
for the August long family weekend, and about halfway driving there, I'm all of a sudden like sitting forward, where literally it's like literally my tailbone is barely touching the seat. And my hubby's looking at me, he's
Yeah.
like, "This is in our old truck." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Sweat is pouring down my back," and that truck didn't have air conditioning, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's why I won't drive my car, because it's got leather seats. And
Yeah.
you lean up against them in the summer, they're hot.
You stick to them, yes. Well, it's like with our
And it's
our
like-
truck, it's got cloth seats, but my husband bought the seat covers, and it's that
Yeah.
faux vinyl leather crap,
Oh,
whatever. And the one day we're going up to the trailer, we had the air conditioning on, but it was still warm. And went to go get out at the grocery store. And I literally had to peel my legs off the seat, get out
Oh,
of it.
I
I thought,
hate that.
oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
So then when we went to come home after the weekend, I took one of my smaller Captain American blankets I accumulated somehow and literally folded it up and put it on the seat. And my husband's like, look at me, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't want to peel my legs off again when we get home.
I might peel some skin off there if I don't want.
Exactly. If it's gonna take the fat with it, then by all means
Yeah.
go for it. But if it's just
Well,
the skin,
that,
forget it.
yeah, I'd be more than glad to let it peel off, but it don't do that.
Exactly. Like, yeah, no.
Natalie
Oh,
kept trying to rush me in the store today, and I said, "Look, I haven't been out walking since your mom's." I said, "I got to get some walking in. I got to start walking again because I don't walk,
yeah.
and it's really taking a toll on me." I said, "Even if it's just to get out and walk around in the store, I'm walking." And she said, "Oh, okay, ma'am. Oh, well, you can walk around the store where you want to go look. They got a beautiful rug I want. It's only $89 at
Nice.
Aldi's. Aldi's. I keep saying Aldi's. It's Aldi's. Ain't it? Ain't
Ollie's.
that a Ollie's?
Ollie's. Ollie's.
Aldi's. Now
Not all
"Why
one
are we
store,
going
you know.
to-"
O
I
L
said,
L I E S.
"Put beard on it." Because she goes, "Well, I thought we was going to that new store." I said, "We are." She said, "Well, you keep calling it Aldi's." I said, "No, I don't mean that one."
No, Aldi's is the grocery store.
Yeah. I said, "I ain't been there for a while neither."
Well, that's like your guys always. We have a store here in the city called Lens Mills, and it's kind of like your guys always. It's got like yarn and fabric and books and a bit of clothing and a little bit of food, not a whole lot, and then like decorations and crafting. Like you can get almost anything and everything there. It's just in smaller amounts than what your Ollie's has.
Yeah.
Because one of my other YouTubers, Liz, the one that
Well, they
started doing
weren't that
Bingles,
Yeah, I know Liz.
she did a
on
video
the-
one
some
day
of
at
the-
hers, and she was showing different stuff. And I kind of sitting there thinking, our one store is kind of like this as well. So then I watched her video a little closer, and I thought, oh my goodness, yep, same idea. Other than like our yarn section and our fabric section's huge, but like our pet section's kind of small, or our dishes section, or things like that. And we can't get like a whole lot of food. It's more junk food stuff than anything. But yeah,
Now,
same
ours
idea.
got a bit of food in it, and they got a lot of books. They got a lot of
Yeah,
nice books.
ours doesn't have a whole
And
lot
they
of books either.
They don't really cost that much. Like $3.99 or something. You know that a $20 book that would cost you somewhere else, you can get it for
Mhm.
$3.99, which is nice.
Yeah, that's a nice deal.
They just ain't got much craft stuff in it yet, like the other ones do. Now the Christmas stuff, some of it was still marked real high. I thought it was kind of high for for that kind of being a discount store.
Right.
But then they had some good stuff that wasn't marked that high. I got solar lights to go out on my tree out here, and I only paid $9.99 for them.
Well,
I get a
I thought-
lot of my outdoor lights at Harbor Freight.
Yeah,
I've heard of that place as well, which we don't have here. Like, you guys have so
Yeah,
many
we
different
got one
stores
here.
than us.
Dennis used to have to drive the date, and now we got one here in town. So
What, a Harbor Freight?
yeah,
Yeah, we've got. Let's see, there's
it's
one
been,
in
it's been
Aiken
here
by the
about a
Hobby
year and
Lobby
a half
that we
now.
go to. Then there's one over off of Peach Orchard Road. There's one by where Audie and Dennis just went to dinner on Wrightsville Road. We have another one over at Bel Air Road. So we've got three
I wish they
within.
bring a Hobby Lobby here, but we got a Michaels.
We have a Michaels. It sucks. Michaels
I wish
sucks.
I wish they bring a Hobby Lobby. Yeah, our Michaels not really big. It's not like the big store.
There was a really, really nice Michaels in Greenwood, South Carolina that we would go to. Not Greenville, Greenwood. And they
Greenwood.
closed it. And It was the nicest. That was the only one we would go to. I won't drive clear up to Greenwood or Greenville, South Carolina to go to their Michaels, but I would drive to Greenwood to go to that one,
Yeah.
you know. So
Well, I wonder
is
when
what
they
it is.
close.
I don't know, but it was so nice. I mean, it was
They
clean.
get nice and
The service was
they were
good.
closed.
I mean, we would drive over 50 miles just to go to it.
Wow.
I wouldn't drive 10 miles out of my way to go to the one we got. It looks
Ours
like a
is
giant
okay.
yard sale.
Yeah, ours is okay, but I like the bigger one that's up in Dayton better.
I
Well,
don't
here
like
in
ours
my
at all.
city, we have 3. And all 3 of ours are really good size and have a fair bit of stuff in them. So
Well,
all depends on what end of the city I'm at the time I decide to go to one.
yeah, they put that Ollie's in where our Big Lots used to be. So I said, well, it kind of helped that little shopping center to, build up because it was getting. We got so many shopping centers around here, ain't got nothing in them. It's like the mall don't even got anything in it anymore. They're making the outside mall, whatever you call it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little
Or-
shopping strips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
So
couple
the
of our
malls-
malls did the same thing. They tore down the mall itself and then their individual box stores. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm glad my kids aren't little anymore because I used to love going to the mall, especially in the wintertime. I'm doing Christmas shopping and just shopping. I could go in one door, take off all the winter stuff, do all the shopping I need to do. And then when I'm all done with everything, I can put them back in the winter stuff and leave. Oh no, you gotta go into one store, undo their coat, their snowsuit, whatever, take off their hats and whatever,
Mhm.
do a little bit of
Go
shopping, put it
together.
back on, walk 2 doors
Yeah.
over and take it all off them again. It's like it's a
Mhm.
nuisance.
Now that's what you gotta do. But it's like, okay.
It's almost just easier to, have a babysitter now and go do all the shopping without the little ones.
Our mall, as they call it, our city bought the mall. I don't know what in the world they're gonna do with it. They paid all this $1 million for this stupid mall when they tell us all the time the city has
They're
no
broke.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you buy
city's
this mall?
It's only broke for stuff for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what gets me, you know that, I don't know if y'all know this, but when James Brown died, y'all know who James Brown is, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
James Brown did not live here in Augusta. He had his offices here, but he did not live here. He lived in Beach Island, South Carolina. Not here. Do you know that they took that man's body on tour? His deceased body. New York and all different kinds of places.
Oh my
Do
gosh.
you know they build Augusta for that? They even changed his outfit several times.
And they
And
charged Augusta for it?
They built Augusta for it.
How'd they get away with that?
No clue, but he did not live in Augusta. Period.
That's crazy.
Now his ex-wife, one of them did, and I think it's the one that passed away. I think she was getting some cosmetic surgery. Now don't quote me on that because I'm not certain. But she passed away. I think it was kind of like a Joan Rivers type of thing,
Yeah.
Okay, so plastic
Okay.
surgery.
Yeah, I think. I can't swear to it.
Mhm.
But I know that he wasn't a great man. I know
No.
he he was an alcoholic. He took police on chases, police chase,
Wow.
and
Yes.
had DUIs and stuff. I know it for a fact. I've lived here forever.
Yeah.
But to now they've got the James Brown Arena here. I don't know why he wasn't nobody to look up to.
No.
You wouldn't
I
want
don't
your
know why they
grandkids.
charged a state. I mean, a city that he didn't even live in
Nope.
or was born in.
Nope. Oh, his family fighting like heck over his estate and stuff. I mean,
Just because his office was there, don't mean he
right.
lived there.
Nope, he did not. But I'll tell you, it's a mess. And
That is crazy.
I couldn't believe when I heard they had changed his clothes of the corpse.
Why would they change his clothes?
Don't know. Why would you take a corpse on tour?
Oh, sure, yeah.
But they
It's like,
did. I swear
okay.
you can look it up.
That's wild, I'll tell you.
But there's even a James Brown statue that in Augusta. Why? And our taxes all paid for it, but I don't think, pretty sure none of us really agreed on it. It was never voted
It's like,
on.
who told you could do this?
I can honestly say at least when Kim Mitchell dies, and if Hamilton does anything for him, he actually lives here in Hamilton. I probably walked past them on the street, not even known I passed them on the street, kind of thing. And Kim Mitchell's lived here like all his life.
Right.
And so, like, for us to do something for
I can
him
see,
would make sense.
Yeah.
but come on, people. This
That's like
person,
Ron Howard comes here all the time. I said, I bet you I've been downtown and walk right past him. Didn't even know it's him. Because he wears old army
old man
coat
clothes.
Mm-hmm.
and a hat. So nobody's
like
going to pay
Kim-
any attention to him.
It was like with Kim Mitchell, he just goes out to the regular grocery stores all by himself, kind of thing. And
What he does here, he just goes down and get coffee, donuts,
yeah,
goes all over Milltown, and even the Olympic player. I wouldn't know her if that's the seer. That's from here. The boxer, whatever her name is. I can't. Boy, I know so much about my town, huh?
well, the same with like if I were to go into Toronto, York area, I could easily walk past Keanu Reeves and not even realize it.
Yeah.
Like I know he's
Like,
not
who are
originally from Ontario, but they say he is because his family moved to Toronto. I think or York or whatever, and I think Keanu was under a year old at the time, so he was raised here in Ontario like all his life, kind of thing, more or less.
Well, see,
Now,
at least he
our
was raised there.
president, I do remember seeing him when he was a kid here. Because he's in Brandy's at school, her classes and stuff. And I do remember seeing him going over to our little grocery store over here because they just lived down the street from us and where on the other side of the street where the grocery store was.
Hey,
And I'd
Steffi's
seen
back.
him.
Y'all, we gonna get off of here.
Where's your
headed
pumpkin?
home with dinner,
At
and I
Joe.
gotta get Mom her dinner down to her.
Joe,
Okay.
Stephanie wants to know where your pumpkin is. I don't know what you're
They're
talking
in the
about,
mold yet. You can't do UV resin in. You have to let them cure, Steph.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're making pumpkins?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn them into refrigerator magnets.
Oh, neat. Well, that's a
Them
neat
little
idea.
ones.
I was going to tell you, I did see something. I started to get it, and then I thought, well, you probably got them anyway. But it's like a little square Kent- like it's a little square box and it's got a lid that goes on it for resin, and then it had a round one. Do you have them?
No.
Well, I'll get you all set. I'm gonna
Okay.
go back up. I
All
thought
right. Well,
I don't know if I get them or not, because if I get them, then they already got them.
hey, you
Next
can
time-
never have too much of anything. Just know
Next
that.
time I'm up there, if I see anything, I'll call you.
All right. Well, we're going to get off of here. I've been on since 3 o'clock.
All righty, honey.
Yep.
We'll
So,
see you in
all right.
bingo. Everybody.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Stay warm. Bye.
Yeah.